Here we go.
The transfer window is finally over in the Premier League, but it's going to continue in other leagues. But at least we're going to have a little bit of relaxed time because it's been so crazy, it's been so long, and people were sick and tired of it. The Premier League alone spent more than 3 billion. Wow, this summer alone. So we beat another record in the Premier League for the transfer. Yeah, the money is in the Premier League and people love to spend money. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below, my friends. If you want to help the channel, it will take you only 1 second. And God bless you. We have so much to cover, so we're going to go very, very quickly because I don't even know where to start. So, by the way, in the 3 billion spent by clubs, Chelsea are the only team to generate more than 300 million and counting. But nobody is going to mention it because people only want to mention the negative things. The spending, because it sounds more evil. Because people are interested in drama and evil and insult. So nobody is going to mention the fact that Chelsea got a lot of money from the sales. They will always mention 1 billion, 2 billion, 3 billion. How dare are you? But they don't want to tell you the sales. They don't want to tell you the net spending, which is what you sold and then what you bought. Nobody want to mention it, but it is there for everybody to see. And of course, the team that really did a great job in this window, they spent a lot of money. Spending a lot of money doesn't guarantee necessarily that you're going to build a great team. Only time will tell. Liverpool. Wow. And people are calling it the greatest transfer window of all time. Listen, before calling it the greatest, we need to see the result, though. You know, it's not only about buying. It's about what can you get from the players that you bought. You might buy all the so-called world-class players, but they don't perform on the pitch. They don't win anything. It's going to become the greatest transfer window ever if they win the Champions League and the Premier League and other trophies. Isak, 150 million euros. Verts, 136 million euros. And in pound, you understand that it's going to be a little bit less, right? In dollar, it's going to be even more. So depending on your currency. So don't say, oh, you are lying. I'm just reading what is written, as you can tell on your screen. And it's valuated in euros. If it was pound, it was going to be probably 130 million pound for Isak. So you got the point. Gyökeres, 46 million euros. Guehi, everything was agreed for 35 million, but the deal went off the last minute. Frimpong, 35 million. Mamashvili, 35 million. Leoni, 35 million. Pessi, 1.7 million. Very, very good window. Now it's time to perform because the pressure is going to be twice now. Last season, Arne Slot didn't have any pressure because he just took over from Klopp and people were expecting some kind of transition and bad result. But he went to win it in the end. This season, he got his own players and expensive players and so-called world class, so he needs to find a way to, you know, make them work. So Ekitike went for 95 million, right? Did I say that? Gyökeres 46, went 136 million euros. So we're gonna be a little bit all over the place, people. Just reacting to what is happening on social media. Arsenal summer transfer. Kepa Arrizabalaga, 5 million. Martin Zubimendi, 60 million. Cristhian Mosquera, 10 million. Noni Madueke, 48 million. Cristhian Mosquera, 13 million. Viktor Gyökeres, 56 million. Eberechi Eze, 60 million. We're talking about pound here. Remember the previous post I showed you was in euros, but this one is in pound. Piero Hincapie, loan with option or whatever obligation to buy for 42 million. You let us know in the comment section down below, my friend, who got the best window in your humble opinion. Arsenal, absolutely amazing, great players. Look at them. Gyökeres, oh my goodness. Madueke, regardless of what you think about him, he's a good player. Eze, wow, out of this world. Zubimendi, great player. Hincapie, oh my lord. This is a very, very good team here. And Arteta have no excuses to give us. He needs to start delivering. He needs to win big trophies. Otherwise, get out of here. We move. Chelsea had also a very good window in their own way, but Chelsea fans are not really happy. Many of them said, it's like a 4 out of 10 window. Because why? Chelsea fans are addicted to big names, expensive players. Since Roman Abramovich era, Chelsea always want to sign the big names, the shiny names. But if you look at the history of Chelsea Football Club, every time they go for those big names, big money, shiny names, they don't do good at Chelsea. Every time they go for normal prices or what people call average, no name, no shiny names, low key, those players always perform very well for Chelsea Football Club. So they got Joao Pedro. I still remember when Chelsea went for him. Many Chelsea went not happy. But he convinced everybody after a few days of joining Chelsea in Miami. And you know the history of the Club World Cup. Without Joao Pedro, it was going to be very difficult for Chelsea to win it. I'm not saying that they were not going to win, but it was going to be difficult with Jackson and Delap. Jackson with a red card that he was suspended like for 3 games. And also, remember, Delap got suspended for 1 game and all that. So, Joao Pedro brought really something different. Jamie Gittens, Liam Delap, Alejandro Garnacho, okay, Hato, and Facundo Buenato on loan from Brighton. So Chelsea had 6 key players that they brought in, and they sold a lot of them, including Nicolas Jackson, that we might talk in this video if we still have a little bit of time, because I don't want to make this video too long. We move. Just reminding you, the most expensive players or signings in the Premier League history. Alexander Isak, 125 million pounds. Florian Wirtz, 125 million pounds. Enzo Fernandez. Oh, this is not pound. This is euros. Okay. Wait. It doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good. But you put whatever amount you want in pound, or yeah, it's contradicting a little bit what we heard. But you got the point. The most expensive, Isak. The second one, Florian Wirtz. The third one, Enzo Fernandez. The fourth one, oh wow, look at that. Jack Grealish, Declan Rice, Moises Caicedo, Romelu Lukaku, Paul Pogba, Hugo Ekitike, Anthony, blah, 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 blah. You can go and read yourself. But the amount is kind of contradicting what other sources are saying, you know. But you just got the point. Regardless of the currency, Isak is going to be always top. Florian Wirtz is going to be second, right? So in this transfer window, Liverpool literally broke their own records 3 times. Hugo Ekitike, Florian Wirtz, Alexander Isak. But remember, when Liverpool fans used to cry and moan that they don't spend money, you know, everybody that spend money is evil and oil money and it doesn't count. But now they are spending money. The narrative is going to change. Nicolas Jackson details. Chelsea bought him for 37 million euros. Let's say 30 million pounds. And they sold him for 81 million euros. You know, a little, you know, let's put it like 80 million pounds. That is a lot of money after 2 seasons at Chelsea Football Club. This brother is very lucky, but he is also a good player. I don't understand why people refuse to give him the credit that he deserves. So, look at some details from the contract that he got at Bayern Munich, right? Bayern will pay Chelsea 65 million. 5-year contract until 2031. Chelsea have sell-on clause, salary up to 14 million gross per year. At Chelsea, he was probably on 3, 4, or maximum 5 million a year. But in Germany, he kind of double, triple, or quadruple. He got the quadruple pretty much of what he was getting at Chelsea Football Club. What a contract. What a lucky boy. Not only lucky, but I think this brother deserves the money that he's getting. It's just people try to make him the scapegoat for every single thing. Erling Haaland missed more chances than Jackson. Jackson outscored Isak. Remember that. He doesn't take even penalties. All right? He's absolutely an amazing player for the team. He's missing chances just like anybody else. Like I said, Haaland misses more chances. Isak miss more chances. Mo Salah missed more chances. Mbappe, Vinicius, all of them missed more clear one-on-one chances than Jackson. But when it comes to Jackson, when he misses one, people make it so big to the point of being evil toward Jackson. But I tell you what, he's gonna show people in Germany how good he is. So I'm really so happy about Nicolas Jackson. One of those failed here we goes from Fabrizio Romano. It was so many of them this window though. Now he's just like tweeting every 3 minutes. So he just changing word, adding some word here and there, just like a storytelling every second. Some people were just even sick and tired of it. He's gonna announce if here we go, or pre here we go, or pre here we go. It's just becoming ridiculous because you have to tweet. The most you tweet, the more money you make. And this guy is getting absolutely crazy amount of money from agent, from clubs, it's just money making machine. That's why he doesn't sleep 24/7 trying to find something to continue the storytelling, adding something that makes even no sense. One of those, here we goes, about Marc Guehi to Liverpool, and after that, the deal collapsed. But he already called it a here we go. Remember Xavi Simons to Chelsea? Calma, it's 90%. It's 98%. It's going to happen. Here we go, loading. A pre, here we go. A pre, here we go. What happened? signed for Tottenham Hotspurs. So many deals that he announced. Here he goes. Like Gibbs White. Like I can go on, and they never happen. Even Eze to Tottenham Hotspurs, the deal is 99.99% to do. It's the here we go coming in the next hours. And the next hours he signed for for Arsenal. So yeah, Fabrizio Romano, take a little bit of break, brother. Just sleep at least for a couple hours. So he came out to say to people, oh, what a summer. Thank you. It's been special once again. Thanks for your support and messages. Still more to deliver with more market open. But what in the European window? Time to change. I don't know what he means by time to change. Time for changes and improvement soon. Thank you. Okay, so here is like him acknowledging that here we go is not a here we go anymore. It's become absolutely crap word to attract clicks and likes and make him money. So it looks like this is an acknowledgement that really he's just taking another direction that is more focused on money, and he is going to improve and changes are going to be made. So let's wait and see what changes he's gonna make in his company that agent, clubs, players are paying a lot of money to get promoted. All right, before we make this video 2 hours, let me show you Sunderland this summer, bro. Look at that. Robbie, Green Twitter, Mukiele, Diarra, Lefeu, Talbi, Adingra, Sadiki, Reinildo, Chaka, Roof, Maswaku, 𝘼𝙇𝙇. They spent a lot of money to try to stay in the Premier League, and I think they're gonna stay.